Prize fighting has become the epitome of boxing, and it is one of the main reasons why fights happen or not. In January, we saw a record-breaking purse bid of £31 million from Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions to stage Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte. Fury guaranteed himself 80% of the purse alongside an additional £3.1 million for beating Whyte. With elite boxers earning more money than ever, Planet Sport takes a look at the top 10 richest people in boxing. Number 10. Vladimir Klitschko. Net worth £58 million. Ruling the heavyweight division for 15 years has led Klitschko to make the top 10. After the Ukrainians lost to Lamont Brewster in 2004, Klitschko remained unbeaten for 11 years until his loss to Tyson Fury. It was the fight against Fury, as well as his final career bout against Anthony Joshua, that saw the former WBA, IBF, and WBO champion earn career-high paydays. Since retiring, Klitschko, along with his brother Vitaly, have been valiantly fighting in the war for Ukraine. Number 9. Anthony Joshua. Net worth £80 million. The British boxer made quite an impact ever since his debut in 2013. He has since then won numerous titles and accolades. Anthony Joshua became the first ever Englishman in history to be on the Ring magazine list. He is a two-time unified heavyweight champion and has won titles such as the WBA, WBO, and IBO. He has also signed numerous deals with companies such as Land Rover, Beats, Under Armour, and more. All of these have resulted in him having a net worth of around $80 million. Number 8. Sugar Ray Leonard. Net worth £88 million. Known as one of the Four Kings, Leonard won world titles in 5 divisions from welterweight to super middleweight, alongside a gold medal at the 1976 Montreal Olympic Games to add to his achievements. The American picked up many big paydays against Marvin Hagler, Donnie Lalonde, and Thomas Hearns. But the biggest purse of Leonard's career came in his trilogy fight with Roberto Duran, in which he earned $15 million. Number 7. Tyson Fury. Net worth £100 million. The Gypsy King earned a career-high payday against Dillian Whyte this April, which saw him bring home a purse of £29.5 million. Other big purses have come from fights against Vladimir Klitschko alongside his trilogy series with Deontay Wilder. Despite the retirement claims made by Fury, a return to the ring to fight for the undisputed heavyweight titles or a crossover bout against Francis Ngannou could help boost that net worth even further. Number 6. Lennox Lewis. Net worth £103 million. Lewis sits as the highest Brit on this list, with the help of his big money fights against Evander Holyfield, Shannon Briggs, and Frank Bruno. It's the Mike Tyson fight that generated him the most money, with an estimated $112 million being awarded to Lewis after the pay-per-view was bought nearly 2 million times, becoming the 5th most bought of all time. Unlike many other heavyweights of that era, the last undisputed heavyweight champion hasn't been forced to make a return to the ring. Number 5. Saul Canelo Alvarez. Net worth £105 million. The last boxer on the list who is still active within the professional code. Canelo has become the most marketable boxer on the planet, with his fight against Floyd Mayweather being the most lucrative at 2.2 million pay-per-view buys. Bouts against Chavez and Golovkin have also propelled the net worth of the Mexican pound-for-pound star. Since his loss to Dimitri Bivol, the potential rematch has become one of the most anticipated fights in boxing, and could become one of the highest earning fights since the bout with Mayweather in 2013. Number 4. Oscar De La Hoya. Net worth £148 million. Despite fighting in some of the biggest fights during his career, such as Felix Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins, it was one of his last fights against Mayweather that saw the Golden Boy earn his biggest payday of $52 million. De La Hoya, a former 6-division world champion, has continued to earn his wealth in boxing by setting up his promotional company, Golden Boy Promotions. He previously promoted Canelo Alvarez and now works with Virgil Ortiz Jr., Jaime Munguia, Gilberto Ramirez, and Ryan Garcia. Number 3. Manny Pacquiao. Net worth $163 million. Like a few stars on this list, Pacquiao made his biggest payday while fighting Mayweather, as the fight generated an astonishing $600 million, as well as becoming the highest grossing pay-per-view of all time. The Filipino became the only man to become an 8-weight world champion, winning titles from flyweight all the way to light middleweight. Pacquiao has since used his millions to forge a career in politics in his motherland of the Philippines. Number 2. George Foreman. Net worth $222 million. The 81-fight veteran finds himself as the runner-up on this list. He made $200 million from his George Foreman grill alone. Away from culinary items, Foreman has cemented himself as one of the greatest heavyweights to grace the ring, fighting the likes of Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield, and Muhammad Ali. Sitting as the richest heavyweight on the list, Foreman can continue grilling his steaks with a smile on his face. Number 1. Floyd Mayweather. Net worth $400 million. Who else was it going to be? With the nickname Money for a reason, Mayweather gave many of his opponents their biggest paydays, as well as being involved in the top 4 most bought pay-per-views of all time. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. As always, thanks for watching.